Decorations.com. Thank you for joining me today. And in this video, I'm sharing my 7th in a series of Christmas card ideas using Stampin' Up! Products. And in this card, I'm using the Mini Mary Star set that is new in the holiday supplement that just went live on October 20th. So let's take a look. I have it mounted on the clear block, and I'm going to get my Versamark ink pad and ink that up. And then I'm going to stamp directly onto the ribbon. Now it has a bit of a curve, but the ribbon is just wide enough to hold this sentiment. So I'm just going to hold this down like this and center the photopolymer stamp over the ribbon and press down and then pull up. Next, I will take some of our white Stampin' Emboss powder and sprinkle that over the ribbon and give it a good flick there to get off the excess. And I can see I need a little bit more on my T there, so I'm going to add that. Flick again. And I've told you before, I like to secure my ribbon with a glue dot, but I don't do that till I'm finished with the project. So a lot of times you don't see that on camera. I do that after the fact before I stick it in the mail. Okay, so now I'm going to take my heat tool, and I'm just going to heat that up a little bit before I apply it to the ribbon because I don't want it to burn or scorch. But I didn't have any trouble with it when I did that, and you can see it melts right away. And there you can see 'tis the season. That's a fun little twist on it. Okay, so now I have some pre-stamped images that I'm going to use on here. Let me show you the stamp set. I'm using this outline star here on Lost Lagoon, and I cut that with my Stars framelits. You have a size that is just the right size for that. And then I took this star snowflake stamp and I stamped it in Pear Pizzazz on Pear Pizzazz cardstock. Same here as Tone on Tone, Lost Lagoon on Lost Lagoon Star cardstock. Now, one little thing I'm going to show you is when you have outline stamps like this, photopolymer, and you pick them up, you know, they're stretchy and they can get misshapen. So the way I like to mount those is I take it, and this is the stamped side. This is the side I would stamp with. I lay that down flat where it is in the original shape, and then I take my clear block and I just press down over it like that, and you don't get a distorted shape. Okay, so that's just a little tip for you. Okay, so next I'm going to take a doily, tea lace doily. You know how I love those. It's just, I know when I'm creating a card and sometimes I'm thinking, oh gosh, I need something else in the background. The doilies usually do it for me, especially, I don't know, I like them with the snowflake theme. Okay, I like that lacy look behind it. Then I'm going to take the Lost Lagoon star and put some glue on that, and that's going to cover in the center there, and you can see it slips a little bit beneath the ribbon. That's okay. And then I take my other one, which is in Pear Pizzazz, and just layer that up. And I'm not using dimensionals because as with Christmas cards I'm going to put through the mail, I don't want them to be too bulky. Okay, so next I'm using our frosted sequins that are in the holiday catalog, and in a previous video I had shown you an easy way to use glue and a toothpick to apply sequins to your paper crafting projects. Well, this is another way I use, and I have my roll of glue dots, and I know that I needed 3 of the snowflake sequins and then 3 of the small silver. So I just went ahead and stuck them on, and then I can pick them off with my paper piercer and just apply them to my project. And then I'm going to put one, see, I'm going to turn this just a tad. I want a little space here. Okay, and then I have one more. And I'm going to just put that right there. And then to give it a little more sparkle, I'm doing the small silver sequins that come in the frosted sequins. And these were a little sampling of these, what is part of my thank you gift for this month that you get in the mail. Okay, so there's our layer, and then we can get our base and use some Tombow glue and go around the edges. Make sure you get close to the corners. Sometimes I try not to get too close to the edge because I don't want it to seep out, you know what I mean? And then I don't get in the corners, so be careful with that. You don't want your card to get caught on the envelope when your recipient is pulling it out of the envelope. Okay, and to finish this up, I will probably put a piece of Whisper White cardstock inside of here, cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and I'll use some of the stamps to embellish the corner and write my greeting. So there you have the card for this week. I'm really liking the color combination in the All Is Calm Designer Series paper that's in the holiday catalog from Stampin' Up. I've done several Christmas cards with it, and it's just a soft, pretty feel, and it goes so well with the snowflakes that are in that Mini Mary Star set. So the holiday supplement can be viewed online, or you can just go to the online store and click on Holiday Supplement and see all of the products that are there. What you need to remember is that those products are only while supplies last. So be sure you check it out and look at some of those great things to get you ready for Christmas and the holidays. If you enjoyed this video, please give it the thumbs up, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.